YouTube, Estacado 5000 here. What's up? Here's another retro deck profile. It's Quickdraw Dandywarrior. So we're about to show what it has. So here we go. We got one Titanial, Princess of Camellias. This can be summoned via Lone Fire Blossom, and also when it's on the field, if it's targeted by a spell, trap, or monster effect, you contribute one plant type monster on your field to negate the effect of that card that's targeting a plant type monster and destroy it. So it's a really good card, and it also puts the Dandelion tokens to good use, obviously. You got two Light and Darkness Dragons. Basically what this does is, like, it gets to negate up to 4 cards. It's not optional, I don't think. It's mandatory, but it's a really good card to use because, like, the Dandelion tokens is also contributes to summoning him. Like, you have him in your hand after you get the 2 tokens, you can just, if you don't have a synchro play, you can distribute those 2 to summon this as like a stall. And then when this is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can destroy all other cards on your field to select one monster in your graveyard except this one and special summon it. So it's a really good card to have. So basically it can negate up to 4 times because it loses 500 attack and defense for each time you use the effect. So, but it's a pretty good card nonetheless. You got free Caius the Shadow Monarch. When you tribute summon this card, you can banish 1 card in your opponent's field, and if it's a dark attribute monster, your opponent loses 1000 attack. Then you got 2 Quickdraw Synchron, which is the main tuner in this build. Basically, you discard 1 card in your hand. Like, mainly the combo is you can discard a Dandelion, summon him, then you get automatically 2 tokens. You can automatically go for a level 7, like a Junk Archer or Nitro Warrior, so there's a lot of options, obviously. Now for the plant engine, you got 2 Dandelion. Then you also got 2 Lone Fire Blossom, I believe. And then last but not least, you got 2 Debris Dragon. I put these together because they're virtually the same thing. When this is sent to the graveyard from your hand, from the top of the deck, or on the field, you automatically get 2 Dandelion tokens on your side of the field in defense position, which can be used for the Synchro Summoning, like I mentioned with this earlier. And Lone Fire Blossom, like, you tribute, summon him, summon another plant type monster. So basically you summon him, tribute him, then use him again, tribute him, and get Titanial or Dandelion, depends on the situation. So there's a lot of combos you can pull off. Debris Dragon, this can bring back, most likely this can bring back this or a Raikou. So basically you have to go for a dragon synchro summon with him. You can't synchro summon anything else with this tuner, unfortunately. But you can automatically go into a Black Rose with him to destroy all cards on the field. So this is a really good card to have. And then this is good, pairs off good with this because after you use it as synchro material, you get 2 Dandelion tokens. So it's pretty cool. It's a nice card. Debris Dragon is a pretty good tuner. And I think, even though it's not really used much today, it is still one of the best tuners in the game, in my opinion. Then you got free Raikou, the Lightsworn Hunter. And then you got the 2 Super Nimble Mega Hamster. So basically, I'm explaining these together because they're virtually the same thing. Raikou's effect is when it's flipped face up, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it and mill the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard, which is another good way to mill a Dandelion and get 2 tokens that quickly. And this basically brings him out and face down defense position when he's flipped face up, so self-explanatory. Then you got a Sangin, Morphin Jar, and Treeborn Frog. Treeborn Frog is another good defensive stall card. When you have no spell and trap cards during your stand-up phase, you can special summon him to the field, so it's pretty cool. Now for the spells, you got 1 Charge of Light Brigade to add the Raikou from your deck to your hand after you mill the top 3 cards. Then you got 2 Book of Moon. Then you got 2 Pot of Avarice to recycle your resources. Most likely your Debris Dragons, your Lone Fires, your Dandelions, a lot of options. And then you draw 2 cards afterwards. You got Brain Control, Enemy Controller, Heavy Storm, and Mystical Space Typhoon. Now for the traps, you got 2 Bombalist Trap Hole, 2 Dimensional Prison, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Solemn Judgment, 1 Torrential Tribute, 1 Phoenix Wind Wing Blast, and Trap Dust Shoot. So now for the extra deck, we got Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, Ally Justice Catastor, Brionac, Iron Chain Dragon, Goyo Guardian. Then you got the Synchro Engines. You got 2 Drill Warrior, Turbo Warrior, Nitro Warrior, and Junk Archer. This allows you to banish this card, remove it from play until your next standby phase, and when it comes back, you can bring back 1 monster card from your graveyard and add it to your hand. Its other effect is you can permanently cut this attack from 2400 to 1200 to attack your opponent directly. This negates all effects of all level 6 or lower synchro monsters as long as he's face up on the field. And when he attacks a synchro monster, you could basically cut their effects, their attack points in half, I believe. Basically. Oh yeah, actually no, it doesn't negate the effects. It just, I'm sorry about that. It basically, it can't be targeted by effects of level 6 or lower synchro monsters. But when this attacks, it can cut a level 6 a higher synchro monster in half, so it's a pretty good card. Nitro Warrior's other effect is when you activate a spell card on your turn, on the turn this is summoned, it gains 1,000 attack, and then after it attacks, you can switch a monster from attack to defense mode from defense position to attack mode on your opponent's side of the field, and this card can attack once more. Junk Archer, when he's on the field, you can banish one monster remove from play until their next standby phase, obviously. Then you got Black Rose, Ancient Fairy Dragon. Then you got the other ones, 2 Stardust Dragons, and Red Dragon Archfiend. So that's the deck profile. Hope you all enjoy. More videos coming soon. Later, guys.